Hi guys, this is Mark again. Just 1 week after getting my vehicle totally wrapped by Schmick. Very impressed with the result. So it did take the full week, so Monday, picked it up Friday. Watched the previous video for what it was like, and I'll try and get you as good a video as I can as to what they've actually covered. But yeah, very super impressed with the actual work and the coverage itself. So again, it's a pro wrap, so I'll show you a couple of pictures earlier in the video as to the difference in between pro and a self-user installed wrap, which can leave up to about a 5mm gap at each of the edges where you put the covering on. So I'm just going over really slow now so you can actually see. As you can see on the mirror, it's got a few scratches on there, and if you look at the previous video, like I said, and have a look at the doors where it had the pinstriping before to where it is now, I can see no scratches whatsoever on the actual doors themselves, where it was very scratched or pinstriped before from the trees. So again, super impressed with the actual coverage of the stripes. So again, just go over real slow. This is done in 4K, so you'll be able to zoom in if you want to, but I can guarantee you, if you can see any of the scratches that were there in the previous video as to what it is now, I'll be impressed. But yes, it did cost a little bit. This is a 10-year warranty on the coating, so self-healing, so when it's in the sun it will cover up the scratches in theory. We're going up to the Cape very shortly, so it will certainly get a good testing out up there, so keep following us on YouTube, and I will be posting vids of our travels up to the Cape. Yeah, this is super impressive. Again, I'll just go over real slow from either side, and you can yourself compare that previous video and just see what you can see the difference. So just go over the other side now. The treatment, it's just a standard wash. Again, that high pressure hose is close to it. You can still do high pressure, but a metre away. Just be careful again with the edges if it starts lifting. Standard high grade wash and wipe, and then the coating they recommend is one of the high grade polishes, because it's of the coating itself has to be kept, they said moisturised, but I don't know about moisturised, but that's what they recommend. They give you some coating and they give you a couple of suggestions as to what to use for the covering, but besides that there's no real difference in the actual maintenance of the vehicle itself and the coating. Again, I'm super impressed with the actual coverage. It looks like a brand new car again, as opposed to where it was. There's a few pinstripes, because that's why we got the four-wheel drive, was to actually do some four-wheel driving, believe it or not, just to drive around the city. So it is definitely a four-wheel drive. After the Cape, plans are to do the big lap, so it will get its use. So that's why I'm doing the slow-mo video now, so you can actually review it later on in our travels, just to see the difference. Let's see if the 10-year warranty will pay off. Again, if you have a look at the mirror, you can see where the pinstriping is on there, so it has Had a little bit of bush tracking already done. So the bonnet got done, so everything, most of the panels got done. The only thing that didn't get coated was the roof, because we've already got the roof rack on there, so I didn't see the point in getting the roof rack done. Yeah, so run over very slowly here just to take your time, so you'll be able to see any differences later on in our later videos of up the Cape and doing the big lap. So in 1 week to actually get it pro wrapped, and we just got to look after it. 10 years worth of coverage. Alrighty, I think that'll do. There's about 1 metre coverage on the canopy there, all the way across. You can't see where it starts and finishes, so again, super impressed. By Slick as at Brendale, Brisbane. Alrighty, I think that'll do. Very good job, excellent. Alright, I'll catch you later, guys.